seeing the driver's side on this side of the car.
All right, sir. First stop is your grandmama, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's see what we're gonna do on this snow. Oh, yeah. So I had to scan something. Because before we had a system where it was a card. So you were pushing the card and
Maybe
let
take
you
it off
through.
the plate. Yeah, maybe you pick up the plate.
Alright, mentally you gotta study the best way to get over to St. Joseph. Yeah, from here.
How far in like minutes is where you staying from to Grantley Adams?
Say 30, 25. Yeah, like a half an hour. I've done it, let me see, one time when I was living in St. James, which is a little further out from where we are right now, and I did it in like 12 minutes.
Wow.
But that was nighttime and yeah, I was just flying. Yeah, boy, so how's business, man?
It's not bad. It's been a
You had to
difficult year.
You had to move.
Yeah, it's very difficult. The landlord, they've been trying to make me pay for the heater AC unit thing for it that costs it's $15,000 to get fixed. And something happened recently where they was mandated by the state to fix it because they had tenants above, and because of that they fixed it, but they made it seem as if they was fixing it so I could get back open, and they started to come around and act like they was going to do stuff, and this is all back since 2021.
So
Since this whole furnace thing happened, they neglected me as a tenant. They didn't come around and help me nothing. If I had leaks or anything or whatever, they just left me out to dry. They didn't do anything for me. So when they had no choice but to fix the unit, then they came around and it made it seem like they were going to be in favor of, you know, doing what I got to do and getting open and whatever. So they fixed it. Right when they fixed it, they slapped the bill on me, and they tried to make me pay the. But I think it was just a tactic because they wanted their space back, and they didn't want a young black guy in a space. You see how big that store was with the big glass windows and they didn't want that. They didn't
section in the back and everything.
And when we got that was in 2019. So the 2019 price and 2026 price is two different prices now. So they know that even if they push me out however so, they can charge the next man $1,000 extra.
Oh, definitely.
And so
that was a prime spot.
Yeah. And Easton is really, the area is really starting to become something. So a lot of people it's a lot of high energy in that space, you know. So I think there was just a tactic. They wanted their space back, and but it was sort of, I had to get a lawyer and go back and forth and play it like chess. And then I was able to get them to let me break the lease so I could get out of the lease, and and then whatever little money they were trying to say that I owed, I was able to clear that too.
Right.
So I just had to be patient, and then I was able to find another spot up the street. This is smaller, but I don't need a lot of space for what I'm trying to do.
Right.
And the cost is way cheaper now. So just in what it costs to maintain is gonna make a difference. Because in the other space, it's like the rent was $2,500 plus. I was paying all the utilities, paying for gas, electric, everything, and then Wi-Fi and the
So that
system,
wasn't in the rank.
everything.
So it's
They have me
rank
paying for
plus.
everything. Yeah, they have me paying everything. And then plus my own cost of what it costs to run a business. So
Right.
I was paying $3,000, $4,000 a month. You know, just to and even from a business perspective, if you make 4,000, you spend 4,000, you're really negative because what did you put back in to replenish for more?
Right.
You know, so it was just but the business wasn't bad though. It was just the location, how they were dealing with me.
Yeah.
And the neglect, really. But I'm just grateful that I was able to break away from them because they just corrupt people.
It's good too that you didn't have to move far.
Right.
Because you know your customers.
Right. I still
in the
have a
same
community,
area.
right.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not far. I'm up the street,
Right.
and it's crazy how the world spins. When this whole thing happened since 2021, they were causing. It was a lot of problems, and I was saying I don't have the money to pay for this outright. What can we do? Can we work on it together? They were like, no, you got to pay for it outright, and it wasn't making no sense to me, right?
They were just trying to force you.
Right. So when that happened, I said, all right, you can have your thing. I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Yeah.
So all these years, I went fans and space heaters and whatever I could do to cool and heat the space.
Right.
And I wasn't touching the unit.
Right.
So it's just crazy the way the world spins. Because now it's a new location, so I was paying all that money. The new space is a little smaller, but now $800 utilities included. So
What?
all my heat, AC, everything free.
But you see, this is what happens, right? Sometimes we think that, you know, it's going bad, but it really is good. You know, it worked in your favor. Yeah. It turned out to be a blessing for sure, boy.
So I'm just grateful now because now it's a different playing field.
Yeah.
You know, and when the cost was so high, I knew how to maintain that. So
Right.
just in what I'm not spending a month,
Yeah.
there's you know, and it's a different mentality too because it's not figuring out how to come out with all this money all the time.
Right.
You know,
Less
so,
pressure.
Less pressure.
Yeah.
You know,
So
and
you can
even-
concentrate
Right.
more on running a business.
and then I can a piece of that money I can go and give to somebody else to help me out and get more. I was doing
Right.
everything. It
Invest.
was so much on just me, and that's not how no business should run. You should have structure, a team, people that can bounce ideas off of. It was just all me, and
Right.
you know now it's gonna be a little easier because I can bring some help in,
Nice.
and it's not too much pressure on me. So I'm just excited. Just have to be patient, you know. And
Oops.
you know, and sometimes you don't have to see it. Or you know, just as long as you stay in it and keep in faith, that's what it matters. Because it wasn't always the easiest, you know, and you know, so I just had to be patient. So I'm just blessed. You know?
Yeah, boy. I'm glad that you're still maintaining because what happened to you is something that can kill a business.
Right?
You know.
And because of that, it caused difficulty. That stopped the business,
Right.
and then I couldn't, because it became then an illegal thing. I couldn't even communicate to my community what was going on.
Right.
Too. So
Right. Yeah.
this whole year, I just had to be patient and just stay in it and just be patient and you know take things as they come.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things I didn't have any answers to or I couldn't make sense of, and at times it was seeming like I might have to wrap this up. This might not be the thing for it because and in the space was somebody else that I was just good friends with. She was a customer to me. She had the space and she was leaving,
Right.
so then she was able to say, "I'm leaving my space," and so that was how I was able to get the next spot because I really wasn't even looking for it. It just kind of found me.
Yeah.
And when I heard how sweet the price was, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, for sure, boy.
You know, so that's that. So yeah, so now I'm excited, and it's a different. And there's a lot that came with that old space, and I'm just glad that I could separate from that and just everything is new energy now. Everything is new, and you know, so I'm excited. So I'm planning to get back open in the next couple of weeks and stuff. But I wanted to come and relax here and clear my mind, because it was a lot. The last couple of weeks, I was just working, doing stuff, and it was just a lot on my mind. So I'm glad that I could step aside for a second and you know, and relax a little bit and come back with a clear mind. I think that would help. So.
It's so important to got your mental, you know, to go straight, boy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, there was times that I would be in that store till all hours of the night, and then maybe I would get to the store a half hour late.
Yeah.
And that customer doesn't understand, but they don't have to understand, because when you say you're going to be open at 12 o'clock, I could have traveled an hour to get here to give you business. So it's, you know, it's just, you know, just making sense of things. But I'm glad that I went the years, because the things that I learned, it's a different mentality now. And now it just make me want to appreciate what I have and just do what I got to do now. So yeah, I'm excited.
And I'm sure your customers are excited for you to, you know, reopen and to see the new space and everything.
I think I feel like they are too. So I'm excited, because I really picked up and didn't even say nothing to nobody, so they couldn't make sense of anything. So they know that I'm still here.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will appreciate that. So. Just like pros and cons, because even when all that happened, it was tough, but I was still sitting on all the inventory. So in these past months, I could sell certain things and make. That's how I kept my head above water to maintain. And meanwhile, because the clean break, I didn't have to spend no more money. And when all that happened, my lawyers just said, "Don't give them no more money until you figure this out." Play the part like they ruin your business, like you don't have no money to give. So I stopped paying them. I stopped everything, and it felt good to be able to hold on to a little money.
Yeah, for sure, boy.
For a little bit. So I'm just excited, and you know, just found my way, and it gave me some perspective of now in the business. Like I took all the stuff that I was unsure about, or maybe didn't work, or wasn't selling, and now I'm focusing on what is. You know, so it's good, because I just feel like the business is present, my mind is present, and you know, now just to grow. So and I do, and now it'll give me a little bit more freedom to do some of my own stuff and to do outside things for the business and stuff like that too. So that's where my mind is at. And getting on online and stuff like that, and website and doing all that type of stuff. And social media now, and now they paying all these people money just, you know, for anything on social media. You know, you could build a fan base or a community or money and a product or whatever. Like 2026 is a different time to be alive. You know, so many different ways you can figure something out or get to it, or you know.
So as far as social media goes, you're going to be handling that, like 100%. You yourself, or you bringing in someone?
I'm gonna bring in somebody, because you just can't do it all yourself. And I learned that like 80% done by somebody else is still like 100% awesome. You know, it's still like the work getting done, even if it's not the way that I would want it done. It's still better than
not getting done at all.
And that was a mental that I had like for the longest, feeling like I had to be the one to do it because it got to be perfect. But then since it got to be perfect, my work rate is not, and I'm not putting it out. So that's
because the thing is, to get it out there, and as time goes by, you can tweak it to make it perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect first. To get it out here,
and just getting out of the mental block of like fear and or the work of editing stuff now, and you know, just gotta try it, do things, and now everything is like video format. It's not just a picture. It's not enough anymore. You know, they want to see what's going on. They want to hear you talking, all types of stuff. They want people present. So just get acquainted with where things are going.
Even with me, even with these videos, because I recently started this YouTube channel just showing driving back.
That's smart.
But what happened was, because I was saying, listen, I'm on the road every day with my work. Every day. So I said, let me try recording and, you know, see what I can do. So I started posting, but the thing is, with my car, it was kind of noisy, right? So I didn't want like a lot of vehicular noise on it, so I posted it with music. So, you know, some people like it, some people don't. But I think the important thing for me was to remember what was my original vision for the channel, right? And it wasn't me talking over, you know, it was just that you can put it on and you can just watch the drive. Maybe a little music, but I have some coming out that won't have any music. You know, but it is what it is. I think people responded pretty okay to the music, you know. Some people were negative, but hey, like I said, remember the vision and go with that. I can adjust it as I go along, you know, but
the main thing is to do and to put it out there and to learn the process. Yeah,
because sometimes people are going to say things that are going to try to make you sway, but you can't sway too quick. You can't sway at every comment. Otherwise, you know, you don't have stability. So it is what it is, and I just trying to press on. My car is in the mechanic. I bought a friend of mine vehicle. It's a little old car, but you know, I can still put up my camera and make a video or whatever. So
the music thing might work too, because people like to put a little playlist on or put something on and clean the house and do stuff, and and the visuals too with that. I think that either so music or not music, I think it still work.
Right, yeah. Cause like I said, the response I got, I thought was pretty positive for a little channel that now come out, you know. So that's why I was encouraged. Because like I said, you're gonna find some people that's gonna say negative things or whatever, but you're gonna stay the course, man.
Facebook too, or would you post on Facebook?
Right now it is YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. But I probably want to include like Instagram. Well, Facebook and Instagram tied together. So.
Hello? Yo, what's up? You right, bro? Yeah, just signing out to my phone. Just going to my business now to drop off the suitcase for her and stuff. But yeah, I've never just started, so everything go good? Yeah, good. How you going tonight? At Fairview, I give you a shout, see what's up. How's everything going today?
Otis, what is it that you do for work?
Tiling,
you said?
yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll give you a shout a little bit. Thanks for reaching out.
Can be a lot of hard work.
You got that right.
Yo, so you got eSIM?
The phone just worked as soon as it landed, just start working. But I think he's got to pay for it.
So, alright.
But it, like,
But you're in like roaming, right?
I think so.
Roaming.
Because it say Flow. My phone is Verizon, so it say
Right,
Flow.
so if you're on Flow, this
like,
way I was asking if it was an eSIM, because I know the eSIMs pick up the network. Because we used one when it went down by you guys, and I was just picking up your networks. So that's why I was wondering. Even when you came in,
it adapts to. Yeah. You don't have to change nothing, or what?
Nah, it just picks up because it's international. So whatever the main network is, it would just pick it up. That's why I was wondering.
I know sometimes they do like a package or something for the week or per day. I think for mine is like $12 a day, which is kind of a lot more than
Yeah, it is.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is. Cause
But you remember before it was like $25 for the week. That makes sense.
okay.
But $12 a day, that got out of fast.
Yeah, the one I had was like $60 for the month.
Oh, see, that's not good.
So he was able to do just the 1 month and cut it off before.
Oh, see, that's good too. How far is St. Lawrence Gap
From where we are, it's closer to the airport.
Oh, it is.
You want to go to the yacht?
Yeah. But I was just trying to make sense of like they just have like taxis out there that's like run, or is there a way that I could like I don't want to inconvenience nobody or nothing, so I'm just trying to make sense of certain little.
All right, let me see. There's
The best, the proper ways to go about certain things.
Bus.
Or like as like I don't know if like
The bus would pass there. There's a bus that will pass there that you can get from Bayes, and it will take you right up to St. Lawrence on the way. Yeah, that goes to Oystons. Yeah. So on the way, it will pass the coast, and there's a bus stop right by the entrance to St. Lawrence Gap.
Oystons is not far, right?
Not far from the airport.
Oh, Oystons is close to St. Lawrence Gap?
Yeah. Well, relatively close. It's closer to St. Lawrence than St. Lawrence is to us. So, yeah. Yeah, because you might want to do Oystons as well.
Yeah, I was thinking Oystons go on Fridays, right? What's the day?
Yeah,
Is it
Friday and Saturdays.
Fridays, yeah.
That's when because they're pretty much open every day. Like you can get food every day, but Friday and Saturday is the vibe.
Yeah. Like bring the DJ and stuff. So.
Yeah, we will have the karaoke and different things.
Is there any other like known locations in Barbados that's similar to like St. Lawrence Gap or like Oystons or like where it's just people and maybe food vendors and stuff like that where you could just
Let me see. Where you went last time? You ain't Savvy, right? Last time you were here.
oh yeah.
Yeah, there gotta be some other spots. Let me do a little bit of research. There are. I gotta check it out.
And also, is there like a way we could find a gym or like
The gym close to us that
does it have like
you
a
can
day
pay by the
pass, a
day.
week you can pay by the day?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can by the session.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's just on the main road from us.
Oh, okay, cool.
You have personal trainers or whatever.
Yeah. Because in case I want to try and still be a little healthy this time and do a little thing, break a sweat and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Is there a track to or not?
There
like
is
running?
this UE track. It's not far from us. I'm trying to remember if that will be open to the public. I think so, you know.
Because I was like, home I do a lot of running and stuff,
Okay.
but I don't really know the best way to go about it. Like, you could just come out on the roads here, and I know the roads are a little smaller and stuff too, and I don't.
Yeah, but you can still,
You can still just get out.
Yeah, people go running, go at UE Hill, run all the way up, come up, whatever. Or they do Spring Garden. Yeah, because like my neighbor, she's She's into fitness. She actually works at the gym.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she's one of the trainers. Sometimes she goes running and different things. Early riser.
Yeah. Down for an early morning ride?
I'm down for whatever, man.
Do a little bit of everything.
What part of Barbados are we in right now?
St. George. Yeah. It says Melverton.
St. George, like more in like this, like central, like is it like
Yeah,
this,
they call it landlocked. I worked on this house here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a pastor. Right, so landlocked. It doesn't actually see.
Oh, landlocked. That's why. Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. It doesn't touch it. Right.
So it's two parishes like that. It's this and then there's St. Thomas. But every other parish has a coast.
Close.
Yeah.
Where's the best coast to you? Is that because I think that might be like a preference question.
But yeah, it's, West Coast, St. Michael, those beaches. Then there's obviously the South. East Coast is for like surfing, more surfing than
It's
anything
like
else.
St. Andrew and
Yeah, St. Andrew, St. Joseph. They have the rougher
that's right,
waters.
rougher waters, huh?
Yeah. But up Oistins, there's Miami Beach. Yeah. Oh, the lovely country roads.
And it's starting to fix more of the roads now, or
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
But still a lot that. What is that? Some of these roads full of surprises.
taking it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at everything. I smell that air. I got the AC on it. The AC on.
Now we can take it off if you
Yeah, is
want.
that all right?
Yeah.
Some natural air.
Yeah.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah. So how's the weather treating you guys in New Jersey?
It's good. It's good right now because it's summer. Similar weather, but it's good. And he lives in Florida.
Yeah, I live in Florida. So it's hot and humid.
Yeah. I know a guy that he lives in Florida. He says it reminds him, in terms of the weather, it reminds him of home here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty similar.
Yeah. He's been there for years.
What part is he in?
I'm not even sure. I know it's Florida, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure which part.
Yeah, I moved down there probably in 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, so been down there a few years now.
He's been there for years. He's an older guy. So, Yeah, it's like children and grandchildren and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm planning to Florida. I'm gonna try to get there in the next year or so.
Those palms are beautiful.
Yeah.
You see some of the best views you ever seen, man. There's so much beautiful things on this island, I feel. Yeah. Usually if you appreciate little things, if you appreciate the little things, then you really will take it all in and enjoy it. So everything is beautiful.
One of my favorite things are like canopies formed by the trees. Yeah, like sometimes you walk on a little road and on both sides there'll be trees that come over. Yeah.
And you drive underneath?
Yeah, well the trees just form like their own canopy, so you just drive through and they just like that kind of stuff, man. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Alright, we approaching your grandma from another side, right? This is another side. We gotta go through a little gully, so I hoping everything through there is fine because I haven't been through there in years.
Alright.
Yes. And I know sometimes in these country areas, sometimes the roads get really bad. I wonder if we should go this way, though. Yeah, we go this way. This just occurred to me. I was gonna go up and come around. Here, these roads really test your suspension, boy. Test your pocket too, boy.
Is that why your car's in the shop?
Nah. You see, my car is older, right? So like these rough roads, they fly and go across the rough roads. But with these younger vehicles, it feels like you feel every little bump and yeah. And sometimes the suspension isn't as strong as the older vehicles too. So you don't want to wreck it.
Yeah.
Especially when it's not yours.
I'm sure there's certain roads at nighttime and stuff is real dark.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And all roads have street lights, right?
Nah, no. Through here, if you come through here and just turn off your lights, it's like pitch. There's a light right here, so that might help. But there's some roads, like in St. Lucie and different areas. Yeah. If you drive and just turn off your lights, everything is just pitch black. Here is flat rock. This is one of the points where the bus comes and turns around further up. And we're going past here and we can go to a place called Russia Gully. Yeah.
Why doesn't the bus go further? Why does it turn around? Just to stop, I guess.
To go further, let me see, would be to go through Russia Gully, but I don't think. The thing is, the gully separates kind of two bus routes. So once you get through Russia Gully, there's another bus that passes at that area. So whoever designed the bus system decided, hey, that was it.
How long do you think it would take to go around like the whole island? Could you get that done in a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like coast to coast, like?
Yeah, on the coast. Take the west coast, go head up north, come around onto the east coast. Yeah. Less than a day. So politicians know running on fixing roads, etc. But somehow they never get to these roads. For years, these roads will be bad. All right, so we officially entering Russia Gully. I haven't been here in years as well. Yeah. So,
Not a lot of people take this route.
no. But years ago, we worked on a building at the other end of the gully, so we used to come through here because this was the quickest way. Wow. Lord.
Check this out.
Yeah,
It's
right?
pretty sweet.
I don't want any surprises.
Monkeys will be in here.
There are houses down here too. Yeah, monkeys would definitely be here.
Monkeys, right?
It reminds me of being in the jungle in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it all in, man. Take it all in. Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that seems to be a private property down there. Yeah, no unauthorized vehicles.
That's a cave? They got a lot of caves in Barbados.
Oh yeah. No, a friend of mine, he lives on top of cave. So he can't build like a 2-story house. Yeah. Because there's a chance that it will collapse. Because there was a guy that died some years back. He lived in an apartment that was on the cave and it collapsed. Yeah.
That was under the cave?
Sorry?
He lived under the cave?
No, he lived on top of the cave. Yeah.
Oh.
And it collapsed. So he was crushed. Private property.
People live up in there?
Yeah. So the last time it came through here, there was farming going on the left and the right further up. So let's see if that's still.
What kind of crops do they grow out here?
Probably like potatoes and beans and different things. Definitely a private property there.
That's a nice horse. They got a
So that horse?
Yeah, they got a couple. There's like 3 horses. They got a couple horses.
Oh, your horses there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nice.
They own them horses, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a trade for you.
Horse gotta be expensive.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. We're in the car. I'm here with Otis right now. You say hello? Come on.
Okay.
Say hello, ma.
Hi, Auntie.
No,
Hi,
this is
Auntie.
Otis.
I'm
This is
so-
this is Otis, ma.
Who it is?
Otis.
That Linda?
Marcia?
Yeah. Ma, this is Otis.
Linda?
Hey,
confused.
son.
She confused.
How you doing?
She confused.
Wait, who am I talking to?
Confused, man.
Yo, this is Otis, Linda.
Wait, Otis, I didn't know that you'd have gone with that. Oh, Otis, hey, Otis. I ain't hear you in a while.
Hey, cool.
Wait.
Yeah, I picked up the boys.
Oh, what, Michelle?
Michelle home, chilling.
Why?
Because, well,
Uh-huh.
we only had the one vehicle.
Oh, you got her vehicle. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
like, yeah. So we're close to your mom.
Oh, you going to go up there? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate it. She calling me. When Jerry come, you will see Mom, Jerry gonna come when he come. So I think he probably gonna come and see us. So, all right, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
All right, Marciel,
Hey, Mom.
how you doing, baby?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Marciel in Barbados.
Tropic low.
I'm having a great time so far.
I'm glad. I just want you to enjoy yourself.
I
Okay?
certainly will.
All right. Yeah, you take care of your time.
All right, Mom.
Okay, bye, dear.
Alright, ma, you good?
Yes, your grandma just calling me all the time. I said, Ma, you gonna see Jerry coming again, see it. Are you only one of you reaching see it?
She
Ma,
cook?
he reaching see
Did
it.
she cook? Cause we just got chefette, but we'll hold it and eat a plate there, you know.
And no, she could. Let me call and see. All right, bye.
But alright.
Uh-huh.
Gotta get the angle right.
Things slipping.
Go.
There it is. Yep.
This is where you
Wanna talk about
definitely.
Otis?
This is where you definitely need 4-wheel drive, boy. Now, years ago, that road was still kind of paved. It was not gravel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Obviously, over time, there's
yeah.
absolutely no road maintenance up here. You know. So, these are forgotten paths. Well, guys, if it was nighttime, I probably would have came through here. You know, just for the record. And also, for the record, we're definitely not passing back through here to get home. So, somehow this road feels longer than I remember though. have definitely changed. All over here used to be farming. You can still see some like, old banana trees, etc. Used to see people out here and beds. What was the beds?
Beds.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna see some further up. At this point, I just want to see the end of this road.
Right.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah. No, that's alright. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I assume so. Alright.
Mercedes-Benz. Oh, you noticed something, right? That little area there was paved just for the entrance to these two houses back there, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
It doesn't make a lot of sense because they should have paved all here too. Right, so this is where I was working, had to be over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a supermarket. Now, it still is a supermarket.
Night shortcut. Wow. That put us right here. Wow.
Yeah. So the other shortcut would have
Wow.
brought us through this road. Yeah.
That
Would
was
have brought us opposite here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good shortcut. Wow. That put us right here. Cool. Which one is the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right here, my grandma's house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we right here. Just come out right here.
I have to get the suitcase there.